I woke up in a new Bugatti.
The top shelf of NBA players all gathered here tonight for the All-Star Game. It's great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Dunn in at point guard. Durant is out there with Davis. Then it's Harden, and it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Irving drives in. Love with a wide open look. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And again, the basket is good from Dunn.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And a wide open look for Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
Dunn passes to Durant. The tray. Count the bucket. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Okafor dishes to Irving, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 8.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
To the middle, here's Love. Back to Irving. Fires for 3. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. And G has it in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 6 points for Freak. Outside Irving. Dishes it to James. Puts up a 3. And again, Kyrie Irving. Irving's got 11 points.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Joakim Noah is checked in for Love. Wade comes in for Butler. And it's John Wall in for Kyrie Irving. And here is LeBron. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Back to Wall. Jacks up a 3. And he gets it to go. Wall's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And that is good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach David Blatt. I asked him about how he was going to get the All-Stars comfortable playing with each other, and he said, we're just going to keep our sets very simple and let them go out and make plays. I took one look at the roster and knew all I had to do was get out of the way and we'd have success. Should be fun to watch, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. Dunn shot's good.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And Wall kicks to James. Feeds it to Okafor. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
11 feet away. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Here's Dunn. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Wade outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, it's definitely been a shootout. But the team that can start playing some defense might have an edge.
And he gets it to go. And here are the East All-Stars now. 6-point game. Wall, that's a 2-pointer, and no good. A great event unfolding, 1 quarter basketball already played, and welcome back everyone to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters. And All-Star game, then the coaches.
East. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Marc Gasol is checked in for Griffin. Wash comes in for Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in for Russell. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Dunn, he's in at the point. Chris Bosh is out there with Thompson. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Harden in at the 2. No good from LeBron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And Walker kicks to Wade. It's stolen by G. A solo fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
That's good. Wade's got his second best.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Dunn. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Dunn's got a pair of triples in the second now for the West All-Stars. And